content creation has completely changed my life. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video. My name's Rashawn Copeland. So glad you're here at the channel Faith and Familia. I want to start off by saying content creation has completely changed my life. I've been content creating on a serious level probably 8 years now, helping others with their platforms specifically. And growing their channels, not only YouTube, but different places like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter back in the day. And it literally has changed my life. It's impacted my wife's, my family's life. And I just want to encourage you guys that if you're into content creation and you haven't yet stepped out by faith to consider the journey of moving beyond your sort of 9-to-5 job into something where you could literally teach or entertain or inspire people that may need help. You know things that other people don't know. You've been somewhere where other people haven't been, and you're going somewhere other people hope to go. And you should be in a place now where you would like to share with the world what see, I'm a content creator who's a Christian, so you should share with the world, if you're a Christian, what God is doing in your life. Some of you guys, you don't believe in God, and I totally get it, I understand, but let me tell you, try Jesus. He'll change everything. But I want to say, even if you're not a Christian, there's certain aspects of yourself that the world needs to experience. They need to know, they need to know that you exist. They need to know the values and the message that you have in your experiences. So what I want to share is a little bit about my journey. I think years ago, I was so frustrated and agitated because I lived in this place where I was running out trying to find fame and a name, and thought that would bring me purpose and really establish my identity as a content creator. So I became a hype man for a guy named Soulja Boy. I began getting really wealthy because a lot of the projects that I was doing really was helping me out. But selfishly, I understood that this couldn't be it. Like, I knew that I was right where I wanted to be, successful, was getting multi-million-dollar sort of deals through the agency I was with. That money wasn't going to myself. However, I played a huge role in where those funds were going and different things like that. I felt a part of something super huge, super big. But needless to say, it left me empty. So I want to speak to a content creator out there that is looking to find purpose in what they're doing. I remember getting to a place where I wanted to essentially take my life. So I put a pistol in my mouth. I was getting ready to kill myself one night because I was like, is this all that there is? Is this all that there is? And this young lady that I had met one time reached out to me in my darkest hour and shared a message of hope through social media. And that's why essentially I want to share with you, someone needs you. Someone needs your influence. They need your voice. They need your story. They need your faith. So I want to encourage someone out there right now. It's like, reevaluate where you are. Write in the comments, what is it your biggest struggle about starting your journey as a content creator? Because after I end up essentially about to commit suicide, I read that message that said, oh, how wide, how deep, how vast the love of God is, and nothing in all creation can separate us from this love that's found in Christ Jesus. And when I read that, I started weeping. I started weeping. I gave my life to Christ, and I share that story to share that there's so much power in social media. that young lady, if I wasn't following her on social media, I never would have seen that message. And from that moment, it sort of inspired me into my content creation career. Don't make the content about myself. The content is not about you. It's about the people you're serving. It's about the people that are scrolling through social media right now, trying to find, you know, answers to the hard questions that they have, and you could be that answer for them. So needless to say, I end up essentially creating social media channels after that to become like the young lady that impacted my life. I wanted to spread message of hope biblically through what the Bible says, but also through inspiration. Hey, what is the realities of what my stories and experience? What can I do to share and make it digestible and simple to where others will be impacted? So I started creating pages, faceless pages. It wasn't about me anymore. I took myself out of the picture. I completely deleted all my social medias, at least temporarily, and I started a new channel. And everything from I'm So Blessed Daily, which I partner with a close friend of mine from the Philippines, and we end up crushing it together. That was an awesome opportunity. Another thing we end up doing, we end up making a platform that was on Facebook that was completely amazing. We made a platform that consisted of, oh, you got all these guys on bikes right here. Check this out. They're riding here at the beach. Yeah, it's really solid. Here in Puerto Rico, matter of fact, a lot of y'all like, where are you at right now? I'm here in Puerto Rico. This beach is called Wilderness Beach. Really beautiful. Quick break in our discussion here. But this is what I want to tell you guys. So I essentially made it about everyone else, not myself. I created these sort of channels that were like inspirational. One was called Hope Daily. There was I'm So Blessed Daily. There was what other channels? Inspirational Quotes page. We created a ton of channels. Fast forward to now, there's over 90 social media channels that we now leverage to help other companies, ministries, organizations to sort of rent out these channels. It's something like Airbnb. Now advertisers, marketers that we believe in, we partner with them, and they essentially put very purposeful sort of organizations and companies and voices, influencers on these channels, which generates a lot of revenue for us that now is a blessing to our family. But needless to say, guys, it didn't start immediately. I went through a stage where I was in this really dark moment between, hey, do I step out in faith, or do I stay at this church that I was working at as an online pastor and really play the safe and comfortable route? A lot of you guys feel that same way. You're on a safe and a comfortable route, and you're at the place where you're comfortable, like your 9-to-5 job, but yet you feel this itch, this move to get out and start creating content to where you no longer have to show up at a job, but you can essentially answer the call on your life and bless a lot of people through content creation. I would say, if you feel like you're in a place where you don't know whether or not to move towards a new career, which the career would essentially be you being a content creator, take a step back, analyze, and really use discernment on where you actually are. For us, we were in a place, we had our right hand outwork our left hand. What do you mean by that, Rashawn? I'll tell you what I mean by that. Our left hand was essentially the job. It was showing up every day, living purposefully, serving people within a local church setting where we were essentially helping a church get their voice out social media wise. So using my talents in social media to help a church market to people in the area to bring them into their church, which was cool. And I was temporarily doing that. Meanwhile, I was also studying what would it look like to start my own sort of content creation journey with this right hand. So I was working both hands. The Bible says this, and I love it, Ecclesiastes. It says, don't let your hand go idle. You know, continue to work. because you don't know which one will prosper you, whether this one or that one. So keep working both sides. Work your 9-to-5 job every single day. Show up, sow the seed, do the work. Also, in the evening, let your hand not be idle. Continue to do the other work that you feel assigned and equipped to do, which is the content creation side. So work both sides. One day, one of these are going to prosper. Hopefully, the side that you want to prosper, which is the content creation side. And therefore, you can move out of this job and move into this new sort of career. So wherever you are right now, I don't know if you're on the left hand or right hand, let me know where you're at right now, or if you're doing both, climbing sort of the ladder to towards your dream. I want to hear that below in the comments. So go ahead and share with me, where are you in your journey essentially? So with that being said, let me share with you this powerful verse, which is something that inspired me years ago. But it says this: in transitions, we have to deal with this. What it says: to everything there is a time and a season, and a time for every matter, everything underneath the sun. So just know, if things aren't working the way you want them to work, this is all a story that you can share, because people, you're not the only one where you are in your journey, and people need to hear your story, your perspective in your journey. And there's thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people that want to hear your journey of becoming a content creator, becoming an influencer. So why not start filming where you are right now and sharing your thoughts and feelings about where you are right now. Working that 9-to-5 is tough, and you're trying to persevere while you're trying to show up consistently on social media and become that Christian content creator that you are. So God is going to do something new. The Bible talks about clearly, he's in it to do a new thing. Do you not perceive that he's doing a new thing? I'm making a way for you. So find your heart close to God's heart, and he will align your steps with his steps, and he will lead you out of wherever you feel the wilderness is, because this is called like Wilderness Beach here. This is the wilderness, right? Into streams in the wasteland. So he'll lead you right to streams of water so you can be refreshed and you can do that which he's called you to do. So I just want to encourage you guys with that. I love this quote by a guy named Benjamin Franklin. Y'all remember that president? I know it's election year, so I'll share this quote really quick, but he says, change is the only constant in life. One's ability to adapt to those changes will determine your success in life. Whenever problems come, whenever issues come up and circumstances don't align the way you thought they would, you have to adjust and adapt and advance. So those changes will work together for your good. And then you can see success come out of that. God's plan isn't to harm you and isn't to harm you, but to prosper you and give you a hope in the future. So I just encourage you, wherever you are in your journey, don't grow weary. Keep going, and God is on your side. He knows exactly what he's doing. So stay encouraged with that. And as it seems like we're going through a transition, it's starting to rain right here at the beach. But let me share with you, quitting my job was really tough. I had to get my wife on my side to really encourage me that, hey, this is the great time that we could sort of make a transition and you can leave your job, Rashawn. Because when we left our job, we were making probably maybe $50,000 a year. It wasn't until I started making, oh wow, it's raining heavy, guys. All right, hey, rain check. All right, guys, so we're back. Hey, that rain was coming. That's the thing about Puerto Rico. It's clear skies until it isn't. But there was a huge sort of dark cloud that came over, and that rain came hidden. But that's the thing, about 3-4 minutes later, that cloud is gone and it's free again. The water is roaring, the surfers are back out there. So hey, I wanted to share with you, I think I left off at pretty much, we started growing out all these social media channels, and essentially it's become like a digital sort of like asset, or it's like digital real estate, like Airbnb properties, where advertisers will pay us to get on those channels and to market their products and things like that. But that's all in hopes that it will make a return to where we can fuel ministry. And it's just been incredible because God has really gracefully put people in my life to help me navigate, because I'm not a business guy. All I know being is a really genuine connector that just wants to meet new people and just find new ways that we can discover how to align together to make big things happen. And then alongside that, also being someone who's a content creator, you know, so you find people who align with what your vision and what your hopes look like, and you go out and make it happen with them. Now, the cool thing that I want to share with you guys, the amount of freedom that I end up getting essentially from allowing other companies come on to these social media channels and like basically rent them out as if it's an Airbnb. We started being able to do things that I'm not used to. Like, I can wake up whenever I want. I can go here and there whenever I want. Different things like that was really tough because I was so used to having structure, especially being a former military guy and growing up in a military home. But I can say that the freedom has allowed my family to really flourish, because now I get to put my focus back on my family, my faith, my family. That's why this channel is called Faith and Familia. We're all about adventure. And I want and I hope that if you're a father or a mother that's out there listening to this right now, and you want to redeem your time and you want to get your family back intact by taking less focus on what your job and your work is at 9 to 5 and getting it more on something that's fulfillment, that's purposeful, that you feel called to build, I encourage you to keep working that right hand and left hand, and something will prosper. Specifically the thing God called you to and ordained you for, it will work itself out in your life as you remain faithful. So I just want to say, now we're in a place where we're looking towards the future. We have now monetized our assets on the social media side, and we're completely focused on that and more on the company side of things that we're doing. But we also have focus on Faith and Familia, our brand, our family channel here, where we want to continue to just bring a lot of value to our family, but people in the family of God, where it's content that's driven to encourage people in their faith, but also to encourage family to get out and be adventurous, and to not settle for less than God's best for your life. That's the most important thing, is that you get in a place where you're in your sweet spot and you're able to thrive the way God has built you and worked in you to be able to thrive, you know. So with that being said, the future looks beautiful. It looks really hopeful. We want to open up a coffee shop in the near future called Good Soil Coffee that really helps families to be able to go there and flourish. Even children would be invited to this coffee shop, where it will be literally family centric, and it will be a generous coffee shop that blesses people in poverty by allowing more fortunate families to sow in the lives and invest in the lives of those families who are less fortunate. And we're in a perfect place in Medellin, Colombia now, where we could allow our family and what we've been blessed with to extend it to other families to do the same. I love this opportunity to be on this YouTube channel to just pour into your guys' lives and really just dream up ways we can even partner. You as the person that's on this channel that's watching right now, you're not here by accident. There's something God is doing in your life and through your life, and I just want to encourage that. In the comments below, if there's specific things that you're wondering about, you know, when it comes to stepping into being a content creator, if there's any questions, I will do a video around it to encourage you. Just give me the questions in the comments below. Also share with me, have you been in a place where you feel stuck, where you feel as though you're YouTube channel isn't taking off, and don't worry about the views and the numbers. Just show up ready to serve and distribute that content, because people need it. I don't know where you are and what you believe in, or where your values lie, but just know, when you stay true to who God is and what he's doing in your life, and you allow yourself to teach others what you've learned and what he's taught you, you can never go wrong with that. I don't care if it's your artwork, I don't care if it's your sort of amazing business that you just built and it's a product that is really taking off, or if it's even dormant. Share with others your success, and share with others how you've been able to sort of the blueprint of what you've used to get to where you are. I'm telling you, over and over and over again, bring value, and God will do miraculous things in that. But also remember, it's a game of relationships. It's a game of meeting people and positioning yourself around people that can help propel you and deeper into your purpose, by even providing provision over that vision that you have. So guys, that's all I got for this video. Again, rate or subscribe, write a comment, and also share with me some of your ideas. Let's stay connected, and please like this video. Let's get 100 likes in the first maybe 10 minutes. Let's go. All right, peace.